everybody, welcome back to another video. So today I'd like to share my hat collection. So first off, we're going to start off with this panther hat. So my dad's co-worker gave me this hat from a food vending truck up in Pacific Palisades. And it's a very cool hat. I love it. It's one of my favorite hats, by the way, too. I just want to say thank you to him. Thank you.
What's next?
The Dodgers hat.
Oh, that's a non-wearable hat.
It's a marble hat, but a couple, when was it? Last year, I went to a Dodger game with my best friend, and we got nachos, and they flipped it upside down and put the nachos in here. And then it's really a hat. See?
But it's not a wearable hat, honey. It's just a novelty.
It's like a novelty. Maybe I can put ice cream in it.
Yeah. Okay, what's
so next up, we have another Dodgers hat. I got this from Dodger Stadium too. It's also my favorite hat because it's like it has my initial of my name on it, D, or Dylan.
That's true.
So here is a SWAT hat I got from the Spirit Halloween place, and this I call it the Wellsville Police SWAT hat. For Wellsville Police.
You wear that one a lot just for fun.
Yeah, it's Wellsville Police hat.
That's your play hat, huh? Okay.
And then here we have another Wellsville Police hat. This is Oxford Police Canine, but I also used this as a Wellsville Police Canine hat.
We got that hat from a Oxford Police
Strawberry event.
at the Strawberry Festival in Oxnard, and the local police out there were at the event, and they were selling their merchandise, and they had the canine vehicles and the canine dog, and we bought that hat for you and took pictures with the canine officers.
Yeah.
So they were so nice.
So this is
show the viewers. Let's see.
So this is
yeah.
one of my also use it in some videos for Wellsville Police Canine hat.
What's next?
Next up, we have this unplugged performance hat. I'm friends with the city council member or the city council team here in South Pasadena, my city, and they gave me this hat one year.
Oh, Michael Cacciati gave that to you. Yeah, that's right. He did.
Yeah.
Let's see. Show the front of it. That's the unplugged performance. Yeah, for the green. They like to do green initiatives. Yeah. So very nice. Okay.
Now next up we have this fire hat. My dad was also going to. He also went to the food vendor up in Malibu where the fires were and got this to support the firefighters. And I also used this as a Wellsville Fire Department hat.
Yeah, this was after the January wildfires up in Palisades, and the fire teams were down on PCH in Malibu, and Daddy bought that for their fundraising. So, and you got a cool t-shirt too, which we'll show later. Yeah.
I also used this as a Wellsville Police hat. Wellsville Fire
hat. Yeah. Okay.
Next up we have Park City. So my friend Mr. Joel, shout out to him because he went to Utah and brought something back for me. This was what it is. It's a Park City, Utah hat. Yeah,
it's one of the most famous tourist towns in Utah. It's known for skiing. It's known for the, they have that movie festival. I can't remember what it is, but
it's just like a cool tourist town.
Beautiful, beautiful town there. Yeah. Okay.
And then this I got from the band I like. This is Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's one of my favorite bands, and I went to a concert once, not Red Hot Chili Peppers, but they were selling Red Hot Chili Peppers merchandise there. So I got it. Here you go.
Next.
And this is another Red Hot Chili Peppers hat. I also got this when I went to that place where they were selling their merch. I also got it. It's one of my favorite
hats. You love that hat. Yeah. Yeah. And let's tell a little story about that, because we have a friend who is a general contractor, my friend Joe, and he built some property for the guitar player and his wife. John Frusciante, and actually, yeah, his wife. And when we went to Uncle Kent's backyard barbecue, you were wearing the hat, and he saw it. Joe saw it, and he took a picture of you and texted it to John Frusciante's wife. And she said you were absolutely adorable. And she said, "Oh, he has one of the new hats." So it was. I know she showed it to the guitar player. So you kind of got like a little recognition out of that. That was really cool, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And next up, you have a Bear Lake, Utah hat. So Bear Lake is like this cool lake in Utah, and I was up there like a couple of years ago for a family reunion, and also going to visit my cousins because they live up there, and I got this hat there from the Bear Lake merchandise store up there.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing about Bear Lake is when we were up traveling in Idaho and visiting some of our family and doing the summer thing a couple years ago, we went up to Bear Lake. So we actually bought that when we were there, and we were on the north side of the lake, which is the Idaho state line part of the lake, because that lake runs through 2 states. It goes from Utah to Idaho.
Yeah.
And we were on the Idaho side. That was really fun there.
Yeah.
You can go out for miles, and it's only knee deep, huh?
Yeah.
Or actually a couple miles, but it was fun. And we were out there, and then all of a sudden it was getting dark, and we had to walk all the way back to Shoreline with the cousins, and we were just out there floating and having a good time and watching the boats. Great memories. Bear Lake. We love Bear Lake. Okay.
And next up, I was wearing this hat yesterday because it has green on it for St. Patrick's Day. So Mystery Machine. So I love watching the Mystery Machine show, Scooby-Doo, and all those cool shows because I like mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
I read mystery books at my school, so it's like my favorite hat out of all of these.
And that is a classic for us too, Dylan. Daddy and I watched Scooby-Doo when we were growing up, and and with the famous voiceover by Casey Kasem. Okay, what's next?
Next up, we have one of my lucky hats.
Oh, these two go together. Yeah.
These two. These are both my lucky hats. Whenever I wear them, somehow I get good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Like something unexpected happens that's good.
They're kind of like your Sherlock Holmes hats, and they were brought to you by Santa.
Mm-hmm.
And Dylan, let me see, turn side. Sherlock Holmes. Look at you. All you need is your trench coat and your little pipe. Elementary, my dear Watson. Oh, I love that. Okay, what's next? We got a few. Let's line up some more. Keep them going. Here, I'll take those hats out of your way. Dylan, you have such a collection. I don't even think we've counted how many hats you have.
We still have plenty more.
Okay, continue.
So, next up, we have an Athens Services hat. So, Athens Services is the trash company that comes in my neighborhood and dumps the trash. So, we know all the guys there. One of them moved to San Bernardino, but this is
Samuel. Yeah,
but they were nice guys. Cindy Ray and Luis are still in the neighborhood, so I know they watch my channel. So I just want to say shout out, thank you guys for giving me this hat because it's like one of my favorites.
Now they're our dear friends. We've made friends with the trash crew here, and Luis. Hi, Luis. He always honks in the driveway for you, and he waves to you, and we just adore Luis and Sinue. And when it was your Trash Bash sixth, was it 6th birthday? No, it was 6th, your 6th birthday. We had a Trash Bash party for you. That was the theme because you were all into trash trucks, and we had, Mommy got trash piñatas and trash banner and a trash themed cake. Everything was themed, and it was just an amazing party. And we invited Luis and he couldn't come, but he sent a truck to your party as a gift.
And it happened to be Sinuray.
And it happened to be Sinuay that showed up and pulled the big giant trash truck up. And then he got out and presented you with a big bag of swag for your birthday, and that was in there. And guess who else showed up from Athens? 2 general managers from Athens showed up at your party, and with a photographer, and they wanted to take pictures of our party for their Instagram page, and they were so impressed with all the decorations we set up. And the piñata, I had a custom made Athens truck piñata made, and they took pictures, the banner, and that was on their Instagram page. And they loved that we did a trash theme. So shout out to Athens. We love them. Yeah. That was such a great story. I think every one of your hats has a story.
Yeah,
that's why this collection is so cool.
Yeah. And next up we have Garfield. So Garfield, the Garfield Show. I read the comic strips, and I also watched the TV show. It's like one of my favorite shows. One of my favorite episodes is where John falls in the cake, and then Garfield takes him into the bath.
We love Garfield. That's another classic that goes back to when Daddy and I were younger. And also, we did a Garfield themed birthday party for your 8th birthday party.
Yeah.
No, 7th. Was it? No, it was your 8th birthday party.
No, it was 7.
No, it was 8 because Mary was alive.
Yeah.
And it was the last party she attended before she passed away.
Yeah.
And we did, and I rented space at Mama's Pizza, and we had everything in that room decked out for Garfield. It had Garfield balloons, Garfield banner, Garfield centerpieces, Garfield party favors, and Dylan, you wore that hat, and you wore your cat striped Van slip-ons, and you just looked so cool. You were totally Garfield.
One pause. We were just talking about the Athens hat, and Athens is right outside my window.
Yeah, I don't know why they're driving by right now. They must be doing a pickup.
Yeah.
Anyway,
right out there.
that was such a special year, birthday with you and Mary, and Mary was holding you in her lap, and you guys took a picture together, and you were wearing that hat, and she passed away a couple months later.
Yeah.
Bless her heart. Well, anyway, that's a cool hat, and that will. Oh, and did you show them the inside of the hat?
The inside. Picture of him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that hat.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
Next up, we have
Casper's ice
Casper's.
cream.
So this is another place in Utah. They gave me a little swag for it, but first of all,
Sure.
when I went there, I got them.
Let's see here.
I got first of all, when I went there, I got like a big cone, like that big, big.
Yeah, and it was dipped in chocolate shell.
And it had mint inside,
And it
mint
was
chip.
so big you could hardly finish it.
I only ate like big enough like two. I only ate like one serving of it. Like if one serving was in that hat, I only ate like that much. And it was like bigger as 2 of these can put together. That big.
And the wonderful thing about Casper's is, so it's since 1925, but people who live out of state, they know it as Casper's. Here in California, Casper's company is known as Fat Boy. And they have those big, gigantic ice cream sandwiches and gigantic ice cream bars. So if you ever go to the grocery store and you see Fat Boy products,
that's Casper's. And it's really good because I just got some Fat Boy Casper's Fat Boy mint chip popsicles, ice cream popsicles, and it has an Oreo shell all around it.
They make
just
some
finished
just
it.
high calorie but scrumptious little treats, don't they?
I mean, it's high calorie. I don't eat it that often, but I mean, it's like sometimes after school, I maybe had like a little serving.
Yeah.
And next up, we have Lagoon Park, Lagoon, Utah. So Lagoon is a water park in Utah. We went there. Me and my cousins went there, and it was a very fun park. We did water slides. There's a big pool, and I dove under, and I stayed underwater. I was like the I was like, could hold my breath for like 1 minute max.
And you know what? It's
2
like
minutes.
the old school water slides, and they've been around for decades. And when when I was little, I went there with my family, and my mom used to take me there and with the cousins, and we would do all the water slides, and they were like big tubes. They were enclosed water slides. They weren't open. And so you'd go down these little tubes, and you'd go it was just so much fun. And then they have on the other side of the water park, they have the theme park, so you can go do all the carnival rides and like the swings, and just we went on the merry-go-round. And Dylan, you were just like no fear. You went on like every berserky ride there was out there. You and I went on the roller coasters, and one of them almost gave us a back injury.
Yeah.
We had such a good time.
It was like this, whoop, 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 and then when it would turn, it was like this.
Yeah, it kind of jerked around on us, and we got off the ride feeling a little sore. But the park has been around since 1886. It's got a lot of history there, and it's a really fun park. But I recommend, more than the theme park, I recommend the water park.
And then another thing, it went around like so fast, like a mile per hour, which is pretty high for a roller coaster.
Yeah, very high. All right, what is next? Let's put some other hats out here. You've got a lot of good stuff. Okay, go ahead.
So next up, my friend Mary Malara. Today is her birthday, so if you're watching, happy birthday, and also shout out. Thank you for giving me this hat. It's a soccer team hat.
El Salvador.
El Salvador soccer team hat.
Her and her sweet husband, they went to visit family, and they came back, and they had bought you a hat and a beautiful soccer jersey set, shorts and a beautiful jersey shirt.
Yeah.
And that was a gift from them when they traveled. Yeah. And she's very special to us. She's our good friend and used to be your very first nursery school teacher.
Yep.
So she's very, very special to us. First teacher ever. Yeah. Okay, what's next?
Next up, we have Legoland. So last year for spring break, I went to Legoland. I traveled all the way out from South Pasadena to Carlsbad to Legoland. And it was a very fun theme park. I got lots of Legos for my town, but then I ended up putting them on separate displays and getting ceramics for my town.
Yeah.
So I also got this hat. Also, I love it because I love the colors in it too.
We spent the whole day at Legoland. It was a fun little theme park. What's that?
Tow truck.
Oh, it's a tow truck. We spent the whole day there. When we were out in Carlsbad, we had lunch there. We went on rides. You got your little mini driver's license there at the Legoland driving school. What else can we remember?
And it's in my wallet like it's real.
Yeah, like it's real. You know, that had a lot of lines, I remember, but we got through it. And I remember it was really hot that day. Thankfully, they had misting spray while you stood in line. But it's a smaller theme park, so it's more manageable for young kids. And then at the very end, we went to the gift shop, and we just went crazy and bought all kinds of Lego stuff.
Like 4 boxes. And they're like as big as this picture frame here.
We bought a...
they're pretty big.
We bought a Christmas-themed town to build, which Daddy built. We built a... he bought a Fender Lego guitar. I think Daddy bought the stuff more for him than you, but we had a good time shopping and buying fun little things. So okay, what's next?
So next up we have Marengo Lions. So this is my school hat. So they were selling merchandise one day. We had a movie event at my school, and they were selling merchandise one day, and it's really Marengo
It's spirit wear.
Spirit wear.
Yeah, they say wear your spirit wear on Fridays, and you either wear your sweatshirt, your hoodie. You even have Marengo Lion socks.
Yeah. But mostly I prefer wearing hats because I love hats.
Yeah.
Hats
and
they also keep my bangs back. So
yeah. Hats are your thing. That's for sure.
Next up, we have Lost Parrot Cafe hat. So this is like another one of my favorite hats because I love anything to do with animals, and also they have good food there. Lost Parrot Cafe down in South Pasadena on Huntington Drive. They have really good food. They have really good hot chocolate.
Yeah, they do have good hot. They have good coffee there, and it's just a local eatery.
And chocolate croissants, especially those.
The customer service is wonderful. The people are sweet, and we like supporting local business. So that's another great place we enjoy.
Yeah. So next up, we have Krispy Kreme. Everybody knows Krispy Kreme down here on Fair Oaks.
Yeah, nothing more to say.
So they just had the green donuts, which I posted about it, and it was St. Patrick's Day. Yep.
I haven't actually uploaded your St. Patrick's video yet, but I promise I will.
Yeah. They left us some gold coins.
Yeah. Us? So, no, you. Us, Goldie and Lucky, the leprechauns.
And they also let me some St. Patrick's Day notebooks, which I got out again. And I was looking for the pages today, and both of the pages had their names. Goldie, one of the words to find, and then Lucky was one of the words to find.
Nice. Yeah. So that's that's your Krispy Kreme's one. Okay. Yeah. What else?
Next up, we have Aquarium of the Pacific.
Oh, yes.
So for my birthday, we went to the Aquarium of the Pacific in Long Beach, and I got this hat there. It's a really cool hat, a shark hat or a dolphin hat. It's like one of my favorite hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful hat.
So they have really cool displays there too. You get to touch a stingray.
I love it. Okay. We're down to the last few, okay?
Those were a lot. Anyway, so let's move on. Ocean Blue Environmental Services Incorporated. So my dad got this hat because he works where they work down at the beach, and they are like environmental services, so they help clean up the beach and everything. They do all of that. And he was working with them one day to remove ship, as you all know. And they gave him this hat.
To give to you.
To give to me, yep.
Yeah. And you kind of got to grow into that hat a little bit. It's a little big.
A little big.
It doesn't have a back adjuster, so you just kind of keep it in your collection for now.
Keep it in as a display. I love the pictures here.
Yeah.
And we always happen. So Clean Harbors also helps them out, but I didn't get a hat from that. But we happen to see Ocean Blue trucks and then Clean Harbors trucks all around South Pasadena.
Well, we might get a they're not in South Pasadena, honey, but we might get a Clean Harbors hat. Daddy's got connections there, so we'll see what happens. But he's made friends with the rangers there, and the nice gentleman gave you some patches, which we'll share in your patch video.
Yep. Okay. And next up, we have two hats next. LA County Coroner. So as you all know, my mom used to work for the LA County Coroner's Office, medical examiner. She was law enforcement through the dead.
We were.
She got these hats, cool hats. And for Halloween, I'm going to be a coroner medical examiner. Yeah. Maybe they should put two hats together, wear it like that for coroner.
An investigator, but you're more like a detective.
I can wear it like that for coroner.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
The autopsy people, though, they can wear it like that.
Yeah.
Like another Sherlock Holmes hat.
Yeah. All right, and then your last hat.
Last one.
Your little blue hat I can't find, but I think I put it away because you outgrew it, and it's kind of like your baby hat. But
close. Adidas hat. This is my favorite hat. I wear it in my landscaping videos because when I do landscaping, it's like I need shade and stuff that goes all around my head because sometimes landscapers, like when you're covering a big yard, you have to be there for like over an hour if you're covering a fancy big yard.
And you know something that just occurred to me? We didn't bring out your Stetson cowboy hat. we didn't bring out your straw hat and your beach hat and all of your beautiful canvas hats that we have for when we go outdoors. Like, I just thought about it with the landscaping. We have that big, beautiful straw hat. But anyway, this is more of your ball cap collection, though.
Yeah.
But you've got a lot of great hats. You have an amazing collection. I don't even want to gather how many hats we just showed. Maybe 30,
Also,
35 or something.
Also, I'm going to be doing some more landscaping videos in summer, because summer is like the best only time to do it, even though it's hot, but it's like the only time to do it. Because it's like in winter, it's always raining. It's cool, but it's raining. And like sometimes the weather forecast could be wrong. It'll just be like lawn mowing, and then it can start raining out of nowhere.
Exactly.
So it's not good in winter, but springtime, shower sometimes. I'd say springtime would be your prep time, getting ready to do it. But summer is like the main season to do landscaping.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So next up, we have a shirt.
This kind of goes with your...
Here, let me show the back. So this is a corner, another medical examiner shirt. So this is...
That's a novelty shirt. Actually, let me see. Did we wear... No, this wasn't part of it. These are just novelty shirts. I actually have one other shirt that was more of our official shirt. This one is just for fun. This one is just... It has the pocket, though. But this is a one that they don't have the gift shop anymore, so nobody can get these. But they had a lot of fun things at our department. And then we had... For a while, we had a director who did not like the idea of a gift shop, so they got rid of it. But I still have my connections over there, so I can get things if I want them. But that was one. And then what's this one that you wanted to share?
Is another one. It's also... Let's see. It is also... has something to do with the corner and...
Not corner.
Not
that one's
corner,
the sheriff's.
Los Angeles County Sheriff Homicide shirt. So my mom, we have a friend that used to work for LA County Sheriff's Department. We have some patches we're going to be sharing in the next video, but she gave us a shirt.
Yeah, we have a lot of law enforcement friends. So he worked homicide, and he gave this to me to give to you. Actually, no, this one is for me, and the patches are for you, but I'm letting you have this.
Okay.
You can have all these shirts. But this is part of your collection. Just don't take any of my other uniforms, please.
I mean, we do have a cool other jacket, but we're not going to show it on this one. We might do another cool t-shirt collection video.
Yeah, those are my uniforms. I want to keep those, stored, because those are part of mine.
Because there's another special video I want to do with my police uniform.
Okay. All right.
And Mary.
Well, this was an amazing collection of hats and just gear that you wanted to share with your viewers. And thank you for tuning in, right? And you're going to bring in another video all of your patches with interesting stories behind each of the patches, right? Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us. Bye.